And yet we are preparing for another adventure. This time I'm shooting in 4K 30 frames per second. I hope there is not too much flicker. I try to adjust the shutter speed into that. I think it's much more appropriate for this type of videos. What was that? I don't know, but we'll see. This time I'm going somewhere in the Northern Ireland, in the Antrim and then in the Farmana area. I will be visiting the Gobbins, which is nothing but a coastal route, but what makes it spectacular and unique is that metal board type of tunnel that you have to walk in. The other destination is something called Stairways to Heaven, which I hope it will remain something metaphoric. And again, this is just a huge 14.8, 15 kilometers boardwalk somewhere between two counties. We may start, why not, with the audio. I like to do these camera bag reviews. A lot of people on YouTube are doing this, and I think it's quite interesting to see what other people are using. Tascam X8 with a Bubblebee windkiller. Never go without my DJI Osmo chest mount. Obviously I have a power bank. Again, Sony A7Siii with the Tamron 28 to 200. I think that's the only lens that I'll be carrying with me. I'm very happy with it. I'm not shooting with prime lenses. I don't. The trusty leaf filters kit. Those are various ND grads, reverse grads, polarizing, and little and big stoppers, which are absolutely fundamental for long exposure photography. Apart from that, I try to keep things as an absolute minimum. I'll get my Zoom F2 to record the audio from the vlogs, and I'll get my DJI Air drone with me. Hopefully I can get some shots. Trip to from my location to Antrim is around 3 hours, so, and the tour starts at 11:40. I have to wake up early. It's not a problem. I'll enjoy it, and see you there. We'll see what we'll get. Man, without further ado, I found a composition here in Belfast. Obviously minimalistic. It's just a bridge. I'm shooting in 4K 30p, and I have only this angle. I have to be fast with what I'm doing. Ideally should be 10 minutes, not 10 minutes. Jesus, you see how fast the tide is coming. It should be something like 2 minutes exposure. Good thing I have my presets in camera done. Basically what I need to first will get out of the bulb, and hopefully we'll aim for 1/8 shutter speed, which should give you basically 2 minutes. Still very bright, very bright. Definitely I will add a polarizing filter if I have time. My god, the water is coming. It's coming. I focus smack on that building, and I'm happy with the result. Maybe a little bit tight. Sky is a little bit blown out. Let me add any grad that's a reverse. From all of them, I took the reverse. It's crazy. I'll get the big stopper. Okay. And remote control is here. Oof. Camera is saved. That's it. Done. It is done. And we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. This time I found a different composition. I mean, look at this bridge. Look at this. It's not the best angle, but I'm definitely gonna give it a try. Now, getting the camera ready. And now I have a different angle as well. Basically, I'm getting the exposure ready. I would say for the moment I'm at f11 ISO 80. One by one, starting adding filters. First would be obviously the depth ring, and that is again polarizing. And in this position, what happens is there is some texture in the sky, and this is great. Haha, there is a train passing by. What a lucky shot, isn't it? Lucky shot at the train. I'm going for composition smack in the middle. Probably this will be more like a square format, I would say. And now let's start stocking up some filters. Start with the 3 stops just to tame the sky. If we check the histogram now, it definitely shows that we can open up the aperture. That means it should be like maybe f20. Now it's just a matter of framing to get all the elements. And the last but not least is obviously the lead big stopper. And that goes in here. Set the camera to bulb, and away we go. And at the moment I'm at 135 millimeters, so quite tight. It's for me, a zoom lens is very important in landscape photography. If somebody would have brought here a 16 to 35, you would have been disappointed because it's quite difficult to compose. Record now. We are second day of what? Second day of something. I'm here at the found a lake. I could not find minimalistic composition. This is not an ideal angle, as you can see. Is it recording? Yeah. So there is that solitary boat, there is some barge there is this element floating, but nothing really works. I settled for the distance composition of a mountain and a lake, and I'm just going to do my recipe. Problem is there is a little bit of drizzling, so it's kind of problematic to get a clean shot. There will be a lot of spots on the lens, but nevertheless, let's see what we can do. I would say there is a glare on the water, and let's see. Again, I'm aiming for only 1 minute exposure because simply there is no wind or anything like this. Water is super calm. I'm just not happy with the overall composition, but that's a different story. I may tame the sky with a 3-stop in the grad. Now it's much more dramatic, much better. I'm at F18, 10-stop. Will do just nice. The last thing that I have to do is get the remote. That's it. 1 minute exposure of a distant mountain on a rainy day. Just for good measure, I'll take a shot of this boat, solitary boat, and just to readjust. Yeah, probably the boat is moving. You can't really see it moving from this distance. It looks like it's completely rock solid. Obviously that's not the case. We'll see. And we move on.